important. Cool. So, she would say, Dagger Cheaty would say, in my experience, if something bleeds, you can kill it. Or if you can conceive of a way to remove its head from the rest of it, that'll do close enough to the job. Depends what you mean by kill. You want to kill? Or do you want to would you be satisfied with head off, locked in box, buried underground, that kind of thing? It's a fine line.
I mean, it gives much to think about. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to try and do anything about it this session.
So why do I get the feeling like the next few weeks are just going to be half attention on what's happening in the game, half attention thinking, how are we going to kill this person who, by pure gut, no evidence at all, we've just decided is going to screw us over and looks a bit weird, so we need to kill him.
Essentially racism against the dead. No, so the Edge's thinking is, having been told this sort of weird dire prophecy by what's her name? Sway, that we shouldn't trust him. Edge initially is like, yeah, whatever. But now becoming more in tune with the Sisters of the Sword and thinking, well, maybe just that started to infiltrate his head now as maybe we shouldn't trust him. But then if we don't trust him, what on earth do we do about it? And my first thought went to killing, so.
Yeah, you see, I like to play characters that don't think. I don't have to think about those things.
So, do you guys want to do recap and see where we get to in the cave, and then Kelly can join?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Why not? Do you want to move us back onto the map just to help with referencing?
Yes, I will.
Remembering.
Yes. I've got notes. Have you got notes? Do you want to go? I don't mind.
Oh, do you want to go? We can fill each other's gaps.
Yeah. Probably, yeah, because I had to disappear for a bunch of time with the baby who's currently asleep, so that's good. Okay, so we, following the fight with the sea beastie god person before, we made the decision not to go to the prison. We went back to Cora Cora to try and rescue the little guy.
Roger,
thank you. Names. I've spent all day just doing detailed stuff. So, so we land on the shore in the middle of a sort of unoccupied area. Greg has a lookout from the top that says "purple glow" from the cave, as we'd expected, as we'd seen before, but no obvious threats around and about. Edge asks for a bodyguard because he's got the pieces of the map, but we have made a copy of the pieces of the map now, and I think I've demonstrated that to a sufficient. Yeah. Just in case, but we leave the ship. Now, I believe one of the daggers has stayed behind to look after Jack.
He's also got the rest of his crew.
Yeah, but so we leave the ship. We see the glow from the cave. It's a faint, almost ultraviolet glow. Saturday describes the cave as full of weird shit, glowing mushrooms. But there's lots of loot in there, but we need to be sneaky. We get into the cave, and for some reason Tom decides to yell, "I'm going to kill you," very loudly at, I think, a tiny kobold carrying a bag of things.
Oh no, it wasn't at anything. He just
he
just announced that he was here to kill them.
Okay. Excellent. I am Tom. Prepare to die. Fine. We then have a little altercation. Edge saves the kobold from getting presumably killed, and gets him to go on his way without ringing the bell. He hands us some beans, and we convince him that Tom will become enraged if he hears a bell, so he runs off and locks himself in a safe room that for some reason exists in the cave system. Rounding the corner, then they figure out they spot some treasure. Tom goes fully in for it. Edge fails to notice the tripwire. Tom grabs some golden gems, quite a specific number of golden gems. I seem to remember. I don't remember how many it was.
It was 75 gold pieces and 2 viable gems, each 50 gold pieces.
And I think in the end, Edge doesn't take that, but I think both Tom and Jim take the same equivalent amount. And I only remember that because it seemed like it was a very specifically, like almost Karma was watching that action happen. Don't know. Anyway. So at this point, the party splits up. We see a red and green bird ahead of us with antlers, the periton that we were discussing earlier on, 7 feet tall, and then around it is lots of crates and boxes in this bit of the... Go on. Oh, I thought you were laughing. Okay. Lots of crates and boxes of stuff. I've written down rumours of a magic peacock from South Athil before the war. Is this a bad omen? I don't remember what that was about.
That was just me making a reference to one of my old characters who had a peacock that was fabulous. He was Fabulous Fabio, and he had like a rainbow plumage.
Okay, so I didn't need to know that. So then the next bit I've got before really we jump sort of more towards the end is there's a gelatinous cube, although I don't realise there's 2 gelatinous cubes I think we can see. I'm getting a bit confused about what I could see and what I couldn't see, but I think Jim discovered that. I don't understand what that is. And then at the same time as this is going on, I think, so that's Edge, Jim and Chitty have gone that way. Tom and the other sisters have gone off and they find the purple man, who is called Edwin Bredwin, which Tom guesses for some reason. He is made of mushrooms and stuck in the wall and might have lost an arm. And it's all a bit weird and whatever. And Tom's like, well, that's a bit strange, and carries on going and has a fight and punches a bunch of kobolds.
I mean, I would like to say he did listen up until he was told that it's that way that I need to go. And then he went that way. So,
okay.
Yeah,
and then,
he did completely.
I still feel like there might be more we want to talk to this guy about. Anyway, and then I've got Tom finds a chest with a skeletal hand that looks like the hand of the... Well, in my head, it looked like the hand of the skull we've got in the thing.
Yeah.
And a ring, and I think the ring has a word on it, but I can't remember what the word was.
It said wish.
Wish. And I think Tom takes the ring, but doesn't like the hand for reasons that he doesn't like the skull.
Yeah.
And then I'll get to my bit, then you can fill in the gaps. So then down at the bottom, we let one of the kobolds go to sort of end the fighting because there's no point to it now. We've killed the periton. Edge has taken a periton feather. We then go back to the safe house, knock on the door, convince the kobold, which I don't think it's got a name yet. I can't remember. No, Scuttles, yeah. We convince him to go back to the boat with the hand and one of the periton eggs. Might be the only periton egg. And then Saturday reappears into the cave and announces that he has stolen the soul of what we believe to be the first kobold who ran out, the one we let go, not Scuttles. So yeah, it's my hope and expectation that Scuttles has returned to the boat, with the promise that on arriving at the boat, he will become part of the crew. He is not part of the crew as he left the cave. And I want that to be very clearly documented for the purposes of legality. Because we promised the kobolds that we wouldn't take any of their stuff. And scene.
Yeah. I think the only really things are, as you mentioned, there was one kobold left that you convinced to basically leave us alone and leave if we didn't touch any of his stuff. And then once left, obviously got killed by Saturday. And then Scuttles went and got the skeletal hand because he wanted the golden hand. So
yes.
he took that to the boat as well because it's his now.
Yes, I'd forgotten it was his idea to do that. Good clarification.
Yeah, Jim was obsessed with getting some of the Periton meat because he wanted to cook it. So I believe he'd got some of that. Tom, Sway, and who was it? Dagger Nix, killed these kobolds up the north way a bit. And there were 2 gelatinous cubes, one spotted by Tom, one spotted by Jim. Yeah, and Scuttles was very scared, as when he saw Saturday, he was in the process of taking the soul from the other kobold, and he pissed himself and ran off to the ship.
The soul is now under Saturday's hat, or in Saturday's hat somehow.
In his hat, I think he said.
Yeah.
Is what you said.
So, yeah.
Only other thing that reminds me of saying is Edge's decision to go and try and get the bird was partly a kind of bravado thing in the cave, having just sort of won over the kobold, and partly a wanting to keep Jim in the meats that he required to keep the crew happy and healthy.
Yeah. And then Tom is stood at the top of a staircase or an entrance to a deeper part of the cave, where sounds of what was the Periton can be heard, but much louder and like as if it's from a bigger thing. And he's raring to go, as he basically just demolished those 2 kobolds. Just 1-2, left hook, right hook.
Yeah, you liquefied their faces.
Yeah.
And now he's planning to just go and punch a Periton to death.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, he after being told that the bigger one was this way, he's like, "Yeah, I want the fucking bigger one. I don't care about no small fry."
So, can I check? It's my assumption, but I can check this by making it into a question, that we haven't seen anything when we've been going through this little cave system down at the bottom here that would indicate we think we've seen Roger's body.
So you did see a couple
We've seen
of
some skeletons.
You haven't gone to examine them close up, but you've definitely got the bandwidth to do that now. You've kind of cleared out what you think are the immediate threats. The gelatinous cubes at the moment don't seem to be moving. They seem to be more kind of waiting for things to wander into their acidy jelliness.
So I was just going to say, I've just googled what gelatinous cube is. So is this an enemy? Is it like should I think of it like a mushroom that if I touch it I might die, but if I don't touch it it's not going to come and get me?
Gelatinous cubes, they are essentially cubes of sentient acidic gel that will dissolve you if you come into contact with them or run into them. They can engulf you, they can move, they can make attacks.
So is it a case that I can piss them off and then they'll come and get me, but otherwise
it's not clear to you why
they'll leave me alone?
It might be just
is it more normal they move around?
Yeah.
And it's called a cube. I mean, should I literally picture a giant cube?
Yes.
Yeah, you can see the icon.
I'm just that's fine. I'm just checking. I look around the corner. There's a cube. That's like my sort of size. Bigger, presumably if you're going to eat me.
Bigger.
It's like
10 foot.
10 foot by 10 foot.
Fucking hell. Okay. Not going near that.
You also have the homework of going and watching the Dungeons and Dragons movie, because clearly you have not.
Yeah,
Correct.
you need to watch that. It is. It is very fun.
Fine. Okay, so Edge would want to do a quick cursory check to see if he thinks that Roger's bones are the bones that he is seeing around there.
Okay. Give me an either investigation or medicine check at advantage.
I will do that in just 1 second when I've opened up my thing. Here we go. I found it this time. Sorry, I was allowed an investigation or a medicine check.
Yeah, investigation or medicine at advantage.
Where's my investigation? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's do. For some reason, I get medicine +1, so I'll do medicine check.
17. Yeah. So looking at that, you think that these skeletons are just slightly too big to be Roger. Roger's just a little lad. These look like one of them looks like a full-grown humanoid. Another one looks roughly the same height as Roger would be, but very much dwarven. So you don't think that Roger's bones are down here from the 3 skeletons that you can see.
Okay, and so Edge at this point would be thinking these were just unfortunates that have been picked up off the boats or from wherever the Peritons were doing their stuff. Do Peritons live on human meat or creature meat?
Yeah, so the Scuttles has already described to you that the stuff is brought in from the sea and from the land nearby, and basically the kobolds scuttle around taking the loot off them.
Picking it.
While the
Right.
Peritons
Okay, so they pick the corpses clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
We have an Ollie.
Cheap as creepers.
Who looks slightly out of breath.
Sweaty Ollie.
The 4th time I sweat through this shirt. It's balmy and awful. I did see Bill Nye though. No.
I can't hear you. You did see what?
You're really quiet, by the way.
Oh.
I saw Bill Nye.
The science guy.
Did you have to make that so creepy? I saw Bill Nye.
Always.
I was outside his house.
Are you sure that's the? You sure it's the right mic? So it didn't seem to be any louder when you went closer.
Yeah, I've got you at 170% volume, and you're still very quiet.
No other mics on my pit. Actually, hold on.
Did your webcam have one?
I've got on my bum.
Oh.
Your van?
Not my bum. How much better is it?
Sorry, I'm just going to... Can I go and get a drink before we start? Because I was waiting for Ollie to come over and do that. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
So, Ollie, we've just done the recap. And Edge has confirmed that the skeletons that you can see down here are not the bones of Roger.
Okay.
The only thing I was going to add to the recap is you came away with a couple other bits of loot as well as a group. So you have the you sent Scuttles off with the Periton egg. You also sent Saturday off with the body of the Periton to feed the crew. You have a trench coat that Edge is wearing, which looks big enough to fit 3 kobolds in. A bag
but
of
it
beans.
Smells like a kobold.
It smells of kobold and pigeon. You have a bag of beans, and you also found a fancy looking hat.
Fancy.
And if I remember correctly, Tom has the ring with him, but has refused to put it on because it's that creepy shit.
Yeah, it was on a creepy skeleton hand, but it might be valuable. And he's not touching the hand though. But depending on how things go, he might put it on.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
What's his name?
Scuttles.
Scuttles.
That's it. Scuttles took the hand, the hand jewelry.
Yeah, the jeweled hand. He took the hand. I took the ring.
Cool.
I left the hand behind because it was creepy.
Just a general side note / curiosity. How forbidden would it be to summon a familiar and then cook it?
The sort of question I was asking before, and everyone laughed at me. So I'm interested in the answer to this question.
You could try anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might be one of those things that the impact of that might be down to which god happens to be watching.
You're in a cave. Be fine. I'd forgotten Edge had the trench coat as well. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Jim doesn't necessarily know Find Familiar.
You could just wish really hard.
Is he just trying to summon dinner?
Well, I'm just thinking a pigeon would make a pretty good familiar and a
So
good
it prob-
way of getting a cobalt to fall into line.
Is it
Well, I'm
possible
just
that he could summon the pigeon from Edge's trenchcoat pocket? Maybe this is like the trenchcoat of never-ending pigeons or something.
So I
That
think
sounds
this
like it'd be
comes
pretty
in
irritating.
where are you summoning the same thing every time, or is it a different one every time? So are you resummoning the same pigeon to be eaten over and over again,
That poor
or is it
pigeon.
like you're summoning this pigeon's descendants every time?
The same pigeon popping into existence, going, reincarnation. No, the fire! I'm being eaten. Oh, reincarnation. No, the fire! I'm being eaten.
I listened to an audiobook that kind of went into that. It's Everybody Loves Large Chests. It was it's like a comedy, RPG element.
Can I check, Rick? Are you eating squirty cream out of a can?
Yes, I am.
It looked like it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And thanks for saying
Not
that out
bad.
loud, so that that's now captured in the recording, rather than me being able to get away with it, because I'm not capturing our
Well, you've
faces.
also got.
It's all right. I fully suspect.
Pesky kids.
I fully suspect Holly is not going to be listening to the recording, so jobs are good. I mean, I'll just text her.
Thanks.
Hey, no, I mean, as long as nothing befalls the crew, I mean, as far as
Don't
I'm
worry,
concerned.
Ollie
I saw
just said
nothing.
that he's reading Everybody Loves Large Chest, but I'm pretty sure isn't that like a smut book?
Yeah, it's not. It's a comedy,
I've-
but it has smutty
Yeah.
elements in. They're not
'Cause,
actually that good.
I listen to a few lit RPG books, and that always comes up in recommendation. I'm like, no, I don't think I want to read that one.
Well, this is it. I had buy one get one free credit on my
Oh right.
thing. So I got there were 5 books I wanted, and it's just like, fuck it, give it a go. If it's smutty, great. But it wasn't actually that smutty.
Can we go back in the caves now, please?
I was going to say, we rejoin the party.
Please, God.
So,
Oh, we're playing D&D.
So we have Jim and Edge and Dagachiti down south of the caves. We have Tom, Dagger Nix and Shortsword Sway up near the top, where Tom has identified the long stairway down to what feels like the next chamber, the next level, with the sounds of something much bigger in there. Tom passed by Old Edwin, but Jim and Edge are yet to come across him. So I've illuminated the map so that you can, given that there's not kobolds scuttling around anymore, and you've got rid of the Periton here, I'm going to assume you can find your way around. You light torches and things like that. So it is up to you guys to what route you want to take.
How likely do you think we are, Jim, to end up at the Edwin? Because I think we can take 2 ways out of that Periton cave, right? We can go back the way we came and therefore meet the purple guy, or we can go up and have a quick look at that other gelatinous cube. Is that right? Sorry. Question to Rick: are we able to get out like north of that egg on the map?
Oh yeah, that's just a little step down. That's not a wall.
That's a passage. Okay, right, fine. So, I mean, I don't think we're going to this gelatinous cube, but it's just a question of whether we go left or right. Any views?
There's also this other room that wasn't looked at. Maybe there's something behind that door.
Okay. Edge would like to go back towards the entrance and try and go and follow where the others went.
Okay. Feel free to move your
this way.
totals to where you're going.
I mean, it probably would want Chitty to follow as well. Come on, Chits.
Give me a Give me a persuasion check. She didn't hate being called chits as much as you feel like she should.
Yeah.
So as you head up north,
Are you coming, Jim? Can he even hear us? Ollie, are you alive?
Oh, I thought you said Chip again.
No, he
Chip.
said
No, I'm
Jim.
calling you Jim. Sorry. Ollie, are you following us?
Bad choice of name.
Did you think about your best mate's name might confuse you a little bit?
I genuinely didn't think about it. Because it's just Jim Henson, right? It was just a pun. Anyway. A bad pun, apparently. Yeah, he's coming along. He's looted that body, hasn't he? Loot that body. He's looted that chest. Yeah.
So yeah,
okay.
you think you've got
Yeah.
you've got a decent amount of loot, and you each had a slack handful of coins and things like that. If you wanted to get more, you'd have to do that with some kind of receptacle. But
Edge hasn't. I think Edge hasn't taken anything.
Edge has not.
Yep.
Jim, however, has definitely taken stuff, despite promising not to touch the kobolds things. I'm sure that won't have any consequences. So as you head up north, there is a little room here with a door on it, similar to down south, that you can investigate. But you also pass by, you can see old Edwin, sort of half fused to the wall, fungal. It seems to have a campfire nearby and a table with some food that's been put out for him, but he doesn't look like he's in the best shape to eat that himself. But he definitely is keen to talk as you approach.
So I'd shout, "Good day, Mushroom Man. What brings you to this cave?"
Brings me to this cave. I've not been able to leave this cave. It's been so long since I was brought here. I struggle to remember. I almost feel part
Brought
of
here
the
by
cave.
Brought here by the big birds, or?
I was an adventurer. I was doing some adventuring. I was on a hunt for new ingredients and new spices and new wonderful things. But I wanted to experiment with the mushrooms and add them to my bread. But no, it all went horribly wrong.
Ingredients, you say?
Yes,
On a mission for ingredients, on a quest for ingredients. So I'm always on the lookout for good ingredients. What were you? What took you on such a grand quest for ingredients?
Well, I got bored of my bread. I was going to. I remember there was bits and pieces. I was attacked by some kind of freaky goblin thing that just wouldn't die, and then I think there was a fire, and then I was pulled away from that, and then I lost consciousness, and then I decided to go just wandering, and I heard of the caves and the glowing mushrooms, and I thought, glowing mushrooms, and they're for eating. You've got to be careful when eating these mushrooms. Sometimes they can give you wondrous strength and abilities beyond compare, but alas, they have consumed me, and now I'm more mushroom than dwarf. Delicious and stuck here.
So Edge would be interested. So are there mushrooms that we can pick that clearly aren't part of this person?
So the purple splodges on the map, they are where fungus is kind of coating a chamber, and there's
So like that.
Yeah, they're so dense that it's giving off this purpley light.
Okay, so is it possible Edge can just, while that conversation's going on, curiously skip back down the cave, maybe head down to, where are we, here, and just have a little look and maybe see if he can pick up one of these, just a teeny little bit of the mushroom?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Add a.
Do I before? Hang on, sorry. Before, as I reach down to pick it up, is there any sense of any reason why I feel like I shouldn't do that?
It's not usual for mushrooms to be glowing.
No, but other than that,
Other-
this guy hasn't died, and it was in the book
Right.
that Rat Scrub discussed.
He old Edwin has said that you got to be careful when eating them. He didn't say
Okay.
anything about physical contact.
Fine. Okay, so I'll pick up a very small amount of mushroom, just enough sort of to play with in my hand.
Okay, add that to your inventory. You have a cowardly small amount of mushroom.
I think that's exactly the correct amount. Okay, cool. And then I will head back up to around about here to listen to the conversation. How do I add these to my inventory, by the way? Is
Just
it?
right.
It's okay. No, I've found it.
So Jim would have been asking Edwin just a few more questions about recipes. He mentioned bread. Did he bake? Has he got any good recipes he can share?
I'll make you a deal. Take me with you from this place, and I'll give you my bread book. My book of all of the breads. Please just take me with you.
All the
What
bread.
would taking him with us involve? I mean, how big is he now? He's partly mushroom. Do you think we could separate him from the wall?
I mean, he doesn't know the mechanics of it, but he looks like he is like melded pretty well. He's already tried to pull an arm off and left his hand behind.
Okay, so Edge would ask, like, so what, do you want us to rip you off the wall?
Just take me with you. I don't want to live in this cave anymore. I want to be out there, free. I'll give you the.
Could your essence
We might be able to cook him
live
off.
on in the book? Oh, what's that?
We might
my
be able to
essence
cook
live
him.
on in the book. I'm a dwarf, you lunatic. I might look a bit mushy.
Okay.
You're not a dwarf anymore.
I'm a dwarf.
You're a fun guy, some might say, but you're not a dwarf.
Hey. Edge would high five at that one.
Edwin starts crying.
Oh. Okay.
What's your name?
Maybe we should try
What's your
that.
name, Mushroom Man?
My name is Old Edwin Breadwin.
Can Jim do a history check? I feel he should be aware of that name. If the bread was as famous as
Absolutely.
and as good as it was in the previous campaign. So I'll do a quick history. Click. I don't know what I did. There we go. Oh,
7.
You've heard of bread before.
It definitely rings a bell, but it's not kind of really lighting any fires in you.
cool.
So we could say something like, listen, Mushroom Man, we'll come back to you. We just need to catch up with our friend. You haven't seen a big guy. Likes punishing?
Yes, well, there was someone who I tried to talk to, but was determined to go downstairs to the big one, where the big one is.
Tom, give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
Okay. You can hear growling and movement downstairs, but you are not. You're no more concerned now than you were a little while ago.
Oh no, he's going down. He would have gone down while this is all happening.
Oh really?
He's not waiting for anybody. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, let me just quickly copy you over to the next map so that you get there first. Paste.
And I still have my torch, so it's 2020 vision.
Okay. So
I think it was 20 foot, 20 foot.
yeah. So old Edwin has mentioned that Tom's gone this way, and he's asked to be taken with you. Tom, I'm going to flick you over to the other map so you can see what you can see. So you can see a pretty large cavern. It's less cavey and more just big cavernous. I'll put you on this. And as you enter, you have to go down a fair few steps. You can see a large chamber with. You can see there's some really deep holes in the ground. You can see some stalagmites going up to the ceiling, and you can see a few fires around and some pools of water. And ahead of you, on a raised bit of rock in a pretty big nest, is a fairly monstrous looking periton, which is significantly bigger than the periton you came across in the other chamber. You can also see at the far end behind this, just through another chamber, what looks like a cage with some wires attached to it that has been knocked over on its side. Possibly by someone walking into a tripwire, who knows. But there are some things up near that cage who are slowly walking down towards you. Everything in this room appears hostile to you. And so I'm going to need you to roll some initiative, please.
Can I announce myself?
Yes, you can.
As I come down these stairs and I see this giant bird, I just point out and go, "You, where's my friend?" Yeah, initiative.
And let me do these ones as well. All the character sheets. And we will do this one as well. Doot, doot.
Are we rolling, or are we not? We're not part of this.
You're not in it yet.
Okay.
And we will have. You're all the way over there. Okay. So you have announced yourself and said, "Where's my friend?" And as the monstrous periton starts kind of shaking itself and standing up, staring straight at you with glowing red eyes, you can start to realize that there's a smell in here of just everything that was in the cave above, but more concentrated and more of a feel of death in here. You can hear in your head, telepathically, you can hear friends who come down here, they tend not to last very long. How are you saying anything up the stairs to the rest of your party, or are you just kind of going?
Oh no, he's tunnel visioned. He's very tunnel visioned on his objective. So he's gonna to respond to that. I'd be like, "Hey, who said that? Come out! Where are you?"
Can we hear this interaction going on? Because
Well,
he's shouting quite loud, I guess.
We are going to we're going to make a roll.
Oh, sorry.
Shortly, for that.
Sorry.
And this
Looking for a boy about yay eye. He
This
got brought here by Smarpies.
a coatl floats majestically over from the west-hand side and looks at you, and again you hear in your head, "You're very foolish to come here. Anyone who comes in here is marked for death, and I would advise you not to interfere with fate in such ways."
Yeah, you haven't met old Tom yet, have you?
Indeed.
I punched a ghost to death once. What's a flying snake gonna do?
Over your shoulder, Dagger, Nixon, Short Sword Sway, just say, "You punched a goat."
No, ghost, not goat.
Oh God! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! I thought you were bragging about punching goat. That is not something.
No, ghost.
Not something. Oh, very well. I'm glad we got.
I killed something that was already dead. I've re-killed it.
That is actually that. No, I like that. That's more impressive. So, what do we do here? We killing these things? Are we waiting for backup?
Yes.
Okay.
We kill these things. I'm sure they'll come. They always come.
Okay. Jim and Edge, can you both give me a perception check, please?
Well, I don't know why I did it twice.
Oh, okay. So you guys definitely hear.
Fully aware.
that Tom is downstairs, and you can hear his voice. Yeah, you can't tell exact. Oh no, you did crit. Why doesn't it glow green when you quit? When you crit, so you.
It does. Yeah, it does it for attacks. Did you both roll 20s?
Right.
Yeah, you both
Yeah.
rolled 20 plus 4.
Oh, so okay, yeah. So you are well aware that he is downstairs and picking a fight. And
I'm imagining it's like Daredevil, where we can literally picture the entire room with a 24, right? We know how far away he is, the number and degree of the enemies. Okay.
So you can, by all means, drop what you're doing and go after him. It's entirely up to you if you want to hang out here for a bit as well. You can do anything. I'll leave it up to you.
Just Jim would say on his way out, he'd just reassure Edwin, say, "We will be back, Edwin." Wait, no, did he say his name? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He said, "We'll be back, Edwin, fungi."
Redwin.
And Edge would be like, fucking Tom. Come on then. We better get going.
Okay, so as you
Come on, come on, chits.
You should not say that. I'm going to say that as you are running that way, you will arrive downstairs at the bottom of the round, and then we'll roll initiative for you guys there. So for now, I will just put you so you are all on the map, and I don't need to flick between them.
Food is on the way. My food is on the way.
So Short Sword Sway is up first, and you told her, because that is doing nothing, so you told her that she's to attack, so she will just sprint with her swords out, and she is going straight for the Paraton. Tom, it is your go.
Tom will most likely be right behind her. 30 feet. So to there behind that one. Okay. Yep, I dash over here.
Okay, lovely.
I think I've come really bonus action. So I think, yeah, that's my turn.
I didn't put Dagger Nix in the initiative order. That was really silly of me. Oh, fuck it. We'll say that she goes at the same time as Sway.
Yeah.
Okay, so this really big, scary-looking, very dangerous Peridot.
You mentioned it was staring Tom down.
Oh yes,
He's staring it back.
I had no doubt at all. Hit is going to Yes, it can reach you. It's going to fly up and oh, interesting. No, it's gonna run to you rather than fly.
Okay.
And it's gonna go to
Interesting.
you, and it is going to gore you and then use its talons. So does 17 hit?
It does.
So you take 8 piercing damage, and then you take 13 slashing damage.
32, 13. So updated, yeah, it does. Okay, cool. I found it's much easier to do the damage to the character sheet because it
Okay.
also takes into account your temporary hit points and stuff.
Of course, yeah. So yeah, this thing is starting to make pretty vicious sounding noises. It's kind of growling and shrieking, and but you're able to notice that there are some things up here which are going to start running down this way. They're running at a decent speed, but they look pretty clumsy. And that is as far as they are going to get. But they seem, again, intent on attacking you guys. This coatl is readying an action. And I'm going to ask everyone else now to roll initiative. Who has entered now that you've entered the chamber. Okay, there were some good rolls.
I remember to take the first roll if you rolled with advantage.
That's a good point, because that one is 23, but it's still the same order. Okay, so we have Edge showing up. You can see this giant shrieking Periton, which is about 3 times bigger than the Periton you saw earlier, is laying into Tom. Short Sword Sway and Dagger Nix are running up to his defense, and you can see some running, wildly shambling creatures to the north, and a flying serpentine-like creature who hasn't done anything aggressive yet over to the west. What would you like to do?
So, as I survey the scene, obviously Tom's got the big beastie in hand. Those other guys are far away. What am I concerned about? This, what do you call it? A coatl?
Yeah, a coatl. So the thing over to the.
What do I know that? Yeah. What do I know of that?
Give me a. Is there anything in your background that would suggest a particular study of magical beasts or celestial beings? If not, give me a history check.
You perhaps
I would say
read
no,
Marcus Hunt's Guide to Monsters.
No, Edge is much more about objects than creatures. So I'll hit history. Oh.
19. Okay, so with a 19, you'd have heard tales of winged serpents that they get in your head. They don't speak out loud, but they speak in your head. And what else would you know? You would know that they can cause horrible nightmares. But you also know that they see themselves as having something to do with preserving fate and the correct order of things.
Okay. Then this thing doesn't appear hostile yet.
And it's in the initiative order. It hasn't made
Yeah,
any hostile
but-
actions. It hasn't been
Okay.
kind of looking like it's attacking, but it's definitely watching with interest.
Fine. So I can run this far, right? In one go.
Yep.
right?
If you dash.
So you also have cunning action as well. So you could dash with your cunning action.
Yeah.
or you can dash with your action, or do both and move 90.
So I could get all the way up to it if I wanted to.
But then you'd be able to not do it.
If you wanted to. Yeah.
I'm not sure I
But
want to
then
do
you'll
that. So sorry, Matty. Can you explain to me how I can get here and still preserve as much action ability as I can do?
So you could use your cunning action to dash rather than your action. Then you'll still be
Yeah.
able to attack. And if you're not in range, what you could do is use your cunning action dash, and then prepare an action to attack when something gets in range.
Okay, cool. Right. So I'm going to run up here. I'm going to shout, "Come on, chits, let's get this one." I'm going to head up here, and I would like to address the Coatl and say, "Right, friends, what's going on here then?"
You wouldn't get a long response back, but it would say to you...
Is it saying this out loud, or is it saying this in my head,
In
as
your
I'm
head.
assuming it did too? Okay, cool.
It says in your head, you seek things that should remain lost. They are not fated to be found. Just like the other one up there. Walk away.
Okay. And I apologise. In terms of me queuing up an action, am I allowed to sort of prepare myself with my additional whatever, rather than attacking it? I want to just hunker down or something.
So
Yeah, just tell Rick what you want to do,
Yeah.
and then it'll either happen, and if it doesn't happen, then you don't use a resource if you were going to use one.
Yeah, so
Okay, cool.
with a readied action, you basically say, you specify the conditions with which you would do something to use your normal action. So it could be, if anyone comes within melee range of me, I attack them. And because you've readied your action, as soon as that happens, that's triggered. Or if you wanted to, like, if someone comes within firing range of me, I shoot them, or I distract them by throwing something on the floor. But you can specify a condition, and if that condition is met before your next turn, your action just happens.
Okay, cool. So could I say something along the lines of, if I see this Coatl appear to be instructing any of the other denizens of the cave to harm the crew, then I would choose to attack it?
Do you have a ranged weapon?
I do. I've got a crossbow.
Then yes. Yes, you'd have to do roll an insight check so I can tell if how accurately you'd be able to tell if this condition's been met. Oh, that was quick. You would have done it. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
So you can.
So I'm Edge is very, very taken aback. He would have happily gone and just knifed this bird in the sky, but this idea that we're somehow corrupting fate is causing him to take some time to think. But in the meantime, it's going to stay over there
Okay.
while he thinks about it.
Cheaty, you asked to be your bodyguard, so she's going to follow you. She doesn't have cunning action, so that's all of her actions. Jim.
Jim Giroux. He is going to move his 25. Jesus, he's got tiny legs. Slowest character ever. Slowest character I've ever had. Right, he's going to move his 25. And then he's going to... he's getting the hang of this force thing. He still doesn't fully understand. But he's... going to look. He's going to see the two things. He's just going to assume this big ass thing needs to be taken care of more than the snake. He's thinking the snake belongs in a pot more than anything else. So he just looks a big one. He just goes bang bang, and fires at 2 Eldritch Blast. He still doesn't fully understand. He knows things shoot. 13 and 15.
15 hits.
15 hits, cool. So just one, which is this one. Cool.
6 damage.
And I think that's. Oh, I just got spells. Hold on. Bonus action. What's the range on that? Okay, no, I won't. I won't use that yet. No, okay. Yeah, cool. Oh wait, sorry, that's 60 foot. Maybe I will. Healing word, bonus action, got one of those. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna heal up Tom. I think he saw him get like gored, didn't he? He's gonna say, "Be careful, Tom," and then do a healing word.
Okay, Tom gets 4.
Cool. That
Let's
automatically
go.
took my spell off too. Excellent.
Okay, so Sway and Nyx, they're both going to go up to Tom's defense. And they're going to do some short swords and daggers. So that's that one, and that's that one, and Nyx is going to do that one, and they all hit. So
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 10, 17, 21. Okay. Tom, you're up.
Alright. Tom's gonna get in there. So 7, she misses, but a 23.
23 definitely hits.
That's 6, and then extra attack. Oh, crit!
Oh.
For an additional 9.
9. Some big hits there. Some big hits indeed.
I got a little heal. I'm assuming it has nothing to disarm, as it's using its natural
It is.
claws. Okay, I'll see that. So, yep. Turn.
Okay. So this Periton, pretty irritated. It's going to try to grab hold of you with its talons. So it's going to try and grapple you. So we're going to do contested strength. It's strength against your either strength or dex. So acrobatics or athletics. So
okay.
Why is that one? Hang on, let me just test this to make sure it's doing the right maths. No, that's not the right maths. Okay, so against your acrobatics or athletics?
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
I don't think being grappled by this is a good thing.
No, there's some quite deep holes nearby. Oh!
22. Oh.
It fails. And instead, okay, is going to fly without provoking opportunity attack.
Oh.
But it can't fly very far. It's gonna fly.
Get down here, you flying beast.
It's gonna fly and land there. These things, meanwhile, are going to continue their awkward little run. Go around there. This one's going around there. This one's going there. And this one's going there. Tom and people nearest, like, you can tell these things smell really bad. And Edge, if you'd like to make an attack against the coatl, you get the feeling that you definitely get you don't get no specifics, but you get the feeling that this coatl has been, it's kind of been moving its head in the direction of the Periton and at these things. So you definitely think that it's having some hand in directing things. So please make a ranged attack against the Periton, against the coatl.
Done.
Okay,
Done.
19.
So 19. Meets it beats. Yep. So 19 hits.
Ooh, got a big AC. Roll the damage.
Click damage.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Thank you.
6 piercing. Okay. It's not hugely pleased at this. So it is going to it's going to go up and it's going to have a little bite at you. So 25 feet. Does a 16 hit?
How can I tell?
It's
armor class. Yeah, it beats that.
Okay. So you take 8 piercing damage. And I'm afraid you are also poisoned.
Do I do anything to be poisoned?
So I'm just getting the text.
I don't have a button to press for that thing.
No, so it'll be something just to remember. Come on. This is why it's so much easier having a DM screen.
How many more screens do you want, boy? You got like 3, haven't you?
So until until the end of the coatl's next turn, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Can I overrule that with any of my feats?
Yes. So anything that would give you advantage, it just makes it a straight roll.
Ooh, brutal. Okay.
And it's now your go.
Oh, point of interest. Can I spend 2 luck points, 1 to negate and 1 to give advantage? Presumably, yes.
No.
What? Bullshit.
I believe
Okay.
you can only use 1 luck point per go. I believe. I'm willing to be proven wrong.
Okay.
But I think that's how it
I haven't got time to prove that wrong. Okay, fine. So, at this point, Edge reaches into his pocket and just his fingers run across the Periton feather that he collected previously, and things are starting to fall into place now. It's the weird little snake creature that's doing this. So he shouts across to Tom, "Hey Tom, you're fighting the wrong beast. Come and get this little critter." Taking them all down. Yeah, but you need to get this one first. And at this point, he looks at Sway and is like, on the word first, he's like, okay. Question: do I see this pool thing here as being anything that could be useful to me? Does this exist, or is it just part of the map?
The pool over here?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's definitely a large, very large pool that's in a rather ornate, like kind of stone circle with a very fancy looking rug underneath it. It's got some liquid inside.
Okay.
It looks blue. You don't know anything else other than that.
Okay, so I'm keen to stop this Coatl's hold, what I believe to be its hold on all these other creatures in the cave. Do I think that doing anything with that pool is advantageous to me, or do I just need to stab this Coatl?
You can try anything. You have no way of intuiting that, but if it's a hunch, feel free to play it. What I will say is this clearly looks like it's important. It looks important. You've got piles of stuff around, but this is like well kept.
Fine, fuck it. So, am I able to do the 60 feet thing again, or have I expended the ability to do that?
So you can use your cunning action to disengage. So you can use your cunning action to hide, disengage, or dash. So you can disengage with. So that means that you can then move and attack, or move and dash, or you can take the opportunity attack and do an extra dash and then do stuff.
Right, so I could stab it and then run over here. Is that?
Yes.
That's a possible
So
thing.
you could use your attack to stab.
Yeah.
Cunning action disengage and then run over there. That's
Right.
And you won't take an opportunity.
I'd like to do that, please. Although I think last time around I might have used the wrong weapon. Is that possible?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'd like to use
do your most damaging weapon.
I was going to say my short sword. I think is the one I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to short sword this thing.
20 hits.
Boom. But hashtag was it worth it?
4 plus 0? That doesn't seem right. I feel like that should have some.
He's rolling it with strength. You could choose to roll with strength or dex with simple weapons.
How do I do that? Sorry.
Is there on your character sheet? Does it have finesse in brackets?
So do you have under the attack? Do you have short sword and then short sword finesse?
Oh, I do. Yes.
Yeah, do that.
You should be using the finesse one.
Right. Let's pretend I did that
There we go.
instead.
That's +4. So yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you do
There you
8 damage.
Double your damage.
Cool. And then
And you
as
get more
I
damage.
run over here, I shout, "Chitty, you need to get that thing.
You do it.
You know, forget about me.
Okay.
Come on, Chits. Do it for Edge."
She will dutifully make her attacks and hit with one of them and do another 7. Jim.
Yeah. How far? Okay, yeah. Jim's going to move up here. Doesn't like the look of us zombies. All the creepies. You know what? He's actually he's going to shoot at this one.
Go for it.
Gonna find Eldritch Blast.
21 hits.
And a 19. So that hit too.
Yep. Okay, so as you Eldritch Blast this thing, it just crumples and like falls to pieces on the ground. And as it does, you see these horrible, like, big maggoty things that, like, there's so many of them, it looks like they were almost holding this rotting body together. And you see them fall to the ground and just start scampering away down towards this hole, and they just kind of scuttle off down there. But yeah, you've killed that one zombie.
Jim would just be like, "Not in my kitchen."
Is there anything else Jim is doing?
Yeah, I think at this point he's going to see Edge is up to something. He knows Edge, and he knows when Edge is and he's up to something. So he is going to cast Bardic Inspiration on him.
Okay.
Maybe he's going to pull out his little tin whistle and go, do it, Edge.
So
Not that big.
Edge has Bardic Inspiration. So we have Short Sword Sway, Dagger Nix. So they were told to go for Coatl, but I don't think that they'd be able to make it there in one go easily.
You're about to say One Piece, then. Got slightly away.
They could start throwing daggers. So,
I mean, Tom said just attack. He didn't really specify what.
Did. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to say that Short Sword
No,
Sway...
but Edge shouted across and tried to influence Sway to be like, you're getting the wrong dude here.
So Short Sword Sway is definitely going to look like she's heading towards the Coatl, but on the way is going to take some more shots at, take some more stabs at the Baraton. So it's 21 that hits, and that also, yes, that also hits. It's taking a lot of damage, this thing. So it's 16. So she's done that, and Dagger Nix is going to fling a couple of daggers at the Coatl. Nix is over here and is going to... Can she get within 20 feet? No. But she will do as she's told, so she'll go there. Disadvantage. Disadvantage, miss and miss. Tom, you have 3 shambling zombies left who are marching in your direction.
Yep.
Periton and the Coatl. What do you like to do?
So, is this Periton, is it flying above the hole right now?
It has just landed. It's right on the edge of the hole.
Okay, all right. So, would you say from this? Can you see my ruler here?
Yes.
So, would you say that that's about the size of the gap there? 15 feet.
Yes.
So, just looked up the long jump rules. With a 10-foot run up, you can jump up to your strength score, which mine is 16, which is more than 15. So Tom is going to a long jump and attempt to grapple the Periton.
I love it. Yeah, it works. It works. It was cool. There's some big animals to grab onto. So I would say, yeah, you are able to. So what I'd say is automatically you are able to jump and grab on it, and you can grab hold of it. Because this is 2 sizes bigger than you, you can't put the grappled condition upon it.
Okay.
But
I'm mounted on it. Okay. Would that have counted as an action to do that?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I am going. Fuck it. I am going to second.
Given that it's on your head, So you're on its head. I'm going to say, and because it was cool, and because it's also potentially very, very dangerous to do, I'm going to say that your attacks are at advantage now. Because you're essentially occupying its space. It's as though it was prone at your feet.
So, my first question is, because the grappling is supposed to be done through an unarmed strike, can I extra attack? Because the extra attack is whenever you take the attack action, you can do an extra attack.
Yes, I will allow that.
Okay. Then I am going to extra attack 21.
Definitely hits.
And which allows me to dagger as well. So 22.
Jesus, yeah.
Okay, so that's 13. Fuck it, I'm second winding, and I'm going to attack. 13.
13 does not, I'm afraid.
And extra attack.
Oh,
Crit!
shit!
Another 9.
Bloody hell. This thing is not looking in a good way at all.
When I said second wind,
Maintaining a list of the things Tom's punched to death.
I meant action surge, not second wind, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, this thing is like blood is flowing from its eyes, like it's one of its antlers is ripped off.
Just imagining he's holding on with one hand with the horn and just constantly punching it in the fucking face with his right hand.
So this thing is not quite dead, and it's now its turn.
Yep.
It is going to fly up with you upon it.
Okay.
To here. And it is going to try and do the opposite of a grapple, and it's going to try and shake you off down into the pit.
Okay.
So this will be... I think it would be the same rolls as though it was trying to grapple you. So its strength, how much it can shake you versus how much you can hold on. So its strength versus your strength or dex, acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Just checking.
Oh shit! That was absolutely nothing wrong.
Oh! I've got to roll at least a 3 because I have +6. 26!
Ah.
I rolled a nat! Got it again! My rolls today are blessed. I'm making up for all the rolls.
You're standing on it, riding it like a majestic steed.
So what I would say is Tom is still on top. It has not dunked him into the hole. It does not have many hit points at all. But it is still flying over the hole. And that is its go. These things, they are getting close now. That's okay. That one can go 20 feet. Oh, that one can go 20 feet there. This one is going to run 40 feet. And these two are going to have a bite at short sword sway. And so 1, 2, and I believe...
Ooh, that doesn't sound nice.
They both...
Parasitic bite.
Yep, they both hit. And so they both do some damage.
You're going to go off by a swarm of rock grubs.
Plus 11. And she has to make a Constitution
DC
saving
10.
throw, which is pretty easy to pass. But let's see.
I mean, it's a 50-50.
Well, it's slightly better.
Oh, if it meets, it beats.
Yeah, meets it beats. So she's all right for now. This thing has not taken kindly to Edge at all, and just thinks Edge needs to just have a little sleepy bye-bye. And so is going to cast Sleep on Edge. And it's concentration, but can Edge please make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, please?
Or just press wisdom. Or do I do
so
something else?
So it's got
Wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save, exactly. And I'm afraid that you are all fast asleep now. So you
Can
are
you
now.
Can you use the bardic
Yeah,
inspiration for saving throw?
that's right. You can use your bardic inspiration, which I believe it's a D6.
D6, yeah.
So
Come on, say it.
you'd have to roll a
What
6.
do I do? Just
just roll
Roll
slash
a-
R space 1d6. If you roll a 6, you're
come on.
No.
No, I'm afraid you are asleep. And so that is the incapacitated condition.
Do I still take damage from the poison that you mentioned last time round?
So poison damage and the poisoned condition is I think I should have said that's it's different to, you don't take damage from it, but it just means that you are at disadvantage on your attacks and things. Until the
Okay,
battle
fine.
goes.
Cool.
So incapacitated. So I'll put this in the chat so you can see. And you are like that until someone comes to come and wake you up. And that's its turn. So your go. You are incapacitated. You are fast asleep. Let's put a little sleepy face on you.
I'd like to look so cute that Chitty feels sorry for me. Is that possible?
Cheaty will go and try and wake you up dutifully.
Oh.
I say no. I'll let you decide. Would you have?
Even though I told her, I
you...
told her that snake is the thing to get.
Okay, in that case.
So unless she thinks that I'm in danger of being attacked now I'm asleep, the snake is the thing to go for.
Okay, cool. So she will take 2 of them. 1 will hit and do 5 damage.
Sorry, and question: what are the conditions for me waking up? Someone has to wake me.
Someone comes and wakes you, or you take some damage.
Okay. Okay. Well, damage wakes me. Okay.
Physical damage.
Physical.
So, like, if Jim were to Eldritch Blast you,
stay asleep.
Yeah.
I'd probably just do prestidigitation, like a little fire under him or something.
So, Jim, you
can't cook the crew.
You have the Periton flying in front of you with Tom on top of it. Edge is asleep. Coattle's on duty, and the zombies are moving around, and they look very grubby.
Yeah, seeing all the grubs all over him, Jim's gonna want to dispatch them more than ever. He did have a plan with Tom, but he's not going to enact that plan. He's just going to want to dispatch those grubby little dirty zombie people. So he's going to attack this one and this one. So bottom one is the first hit, top one's the second.
Okay, 16 will hit.
26 and then 16.
I don't know why it's... Yeah, sorry, there's a delay showing up. So 26, 16, they both hit.
Oh.
So 13 and then 11. 13, bottom one, 11, top one. As you hit them, kind of a few grubs and things kind of fly out and land on the floor and scuttle down the hole, but they are still very much up and wanting blood. But you've definitely done some good damage there.
Cool. I think he is that bonus action? Oh yeah. So I'm just checking if this is a reaction or a bonus action. It should. Yeah, you can take a reaction. Never mind, it is a reaction. It's in the wrong slot for some reason. Anyway, I think that's it. I don't think he's going to do anything else. Yeah. No.
Okay. So, short sword Sway survived the rock grubs, but she's going to attack the one at the bottom. Sorry, go on.
Very quickly, I did forget. Can Jim actually move like this way?
Yep,
Wayward.
absolutely.
He's going to be wanting to make his way over to Edge when he saw him just flump onto the ground.
Okay. So Sway is going to use her short sword on the bottom guy and miss. So then she's going to try and attack him with a dagger and miss. That's probably not good for her. Tom, this Periton is not looking good, but flying over a hole. What would you like to do?
So, Tom wants to keep punching it, but does he feel like he can like aim it if it was to fall out the sky? Maybe at some certain like zombies that are over there, like maybe try and make it crash into them.
Not without.
I don't.
Not easily. I don't think. I think you could only do that while it was still alive. But if you're keeping on punching it and it dies, it will drop the stone.
So yeah, I would like to attempt to control its flight and try and crush it down into the zombies.
Okay. So how are we going to do this then? Okay. Give me. So,
it would be through intimidation and force, whatever the role would be.
Yeah, so I was just going
to... It would be like he's forcing to do it.
I don't think it's animal handling, but I would roll a roll something. Roll an athletics check.
Check
as a strength thing to kind of see if you are able to overpower it. And
so it's a 14, but my attacks were advantage. I don't know if the roll would be as well. The check, I don't know.
I'm going to say that it's different to kind of straight up punching it because you were punching it down.
Yeah,
it's much more controlling the joystick, and this is going to be against. It would be against like its will. Let's see if it can resist you. So let's just do a con save against 14.
Can I check I heard right? Are we saying Peritons now canonically have a joystick?
I think that's the way that Tom sees
well,
it.
It's got antlers, yeah.
Okay.
Trying to like just force its head in a certain direction to make it fly that way.
I'll buy it. I just want to check what we've established. Thank you.
Yes!
Fuck. So, what specifically is Tom doing to direct and make this Periton move?
So he is holding it by the antlers and like just kicking its head to like try and like force it to fly in a certain direction.
Okay.
And like pointing at like I don't know where these zombies are like here to try and assist Sway, who is kind of being left alone with them.
Okay. Did not anticipate that, but I love it. So I take it that's your go?
Yeah, that I mean
I think it should
yeah, there weren't any attacks, so technically I can't extra attack or bonus action attack. So yeah. That'll be my turn.
Okay, so it's under your control. It's going to let me.
So If I say I'm aiming to like crash it over here,
Yeah. I'm going to see
that's my attempt.
secretly how accurate your aim is. Oh, actually, no. I have.
He's got.
Where's me
He's
scatter?
a
Thought you were supposed to get a
wonderful
book or something.
dice.
Oh, where are me scatter dice?
What do we class a Periton landing on the ground
Alright, I'll use
as?
this.
What manner of explosion is this?
Okay. So,
Max, then you get the sex dice out.
as you're
this is
directing this, it's kind of angrily flapping. Its claws are flailing all over the place, and the zombies. I think on account of the fact that they are zombies, I'm not going to have them make a dexterity saving throw, because they wouldn't have the wherewithal to try and dodge. Short sword sway, I will give a dexterity saving throw. But it's going to be pretty hard to dodge this because it's pretty fucking big and it's coming straight for her. So I'm going to say that the DC is going to be 16 on this for her to get out of the way.
Yes!
Somehow, he just leaps to one side. What the? They're rolling today.
My luck, it's been leading to this.
I was going to say, this is like all your stored up
my crit
crits.
fails.
And I'm going to say this Periton lands on the ground here, completely crushing these two zombies underneath it. These two zombies are just dead. Another zombie nearby looking very confused.
Tom just turns to Swain like, need a hand.
And the Periton is still alive, but is prone.
Did it take any damage from it? From the crash land? I don't know what the falling or forced crash into the ground would
It
be.
took 3 damage.
Oh, it's pretty tough.
It does not have a lot left. So the last rock grub zombie is going to clamber up over this difficult terrain. Let's move that. And
Periton.
going to try and have a go at biting you.
Okay.
Because I think that's only fair. 21?
It just hits, yeah.
Okay, so you take 7 piercing damage. And
One
can you
sec.
please make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw?
One sec.
All right.
One sec.
I do have +6 on my con saves if this is if you're wanting to help me.
Well. No, go on. Fuck it. Take the risk. Could have stopped it.
Fuck.
Nat 20 again.
Jesus. Yeah, you're fine.
What is?
Fucker's fine.
Tom's just got it on his arm, just saying.
Okay.
Oh.
Coatl's turn. Coatl is going to go for Jim. 5 feet and try and constrict you. So can you please make a DC 15 strength saving throw?
Save. No.
Okay, so you take 1d6 plus 5.
Sorry, can I ask, what does DC 15 mean when you've rolled a 1d20? Are they the same? They're not the same number.
So DC 15 means that when you roll a d20 or do your check, you've got to get 15 or above to pass.
Right. So you roll d20. Right. Understood. Thank you.
So you take 10 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled by the coatl.
Okay.
Edge, no one has woken you up.
Having a nap. Can I treat this as a long rest out of interest?
You may not.
No.
Oh, although Dagger Cheaty did make a this Badamy did make a an attack in its concentration. So I will make a concentration check. You're awake. Fuck. You lost concentration.
Yeah, boy.
So yeah.
Okay.
It is Edge's go.
So I've just woken up having randomly fallen asleep.
Yes.
When I wake up, am I supposed to be groggy, or am I just like I was, almost like I've fallen over for a turn?
You just snap right back out of it. You are
Cool. Okay.
You are laid down though, so to get up, you have to spend half your movement to stand up.
Can I use? Is there any way I can run 45 this turn? Out of interest.
Yeah.
So you can use half.
If I use a cunning action to get up.
Yeah. So if you use half your movement to stand up, so that'd be 15. Then movement. The rest of that movement would be another 15.
And then cunning action dash.
So you can move exactly 45.
Okay, so I can get to the edge of this pool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, so I look up at whatever the fuck Tom's just done, and presumably on some level this is just a weird dream, but I'm going to put that to one side. I see the sisters look all right. I need to get to this pool, so off I run, and I guess I find myself at the edge of it. I'm fully willing to jump in, trench coat and all.
As you look over into the pool, you see that this is definitely not just regular water. You can see it's almost like mercury. It's so reflective and undulating. But then as you look closer, you can start seeing shapes and images. They're unclear at the moment. It looks like you'd need to either have incredible mental fortitude or really strong concentration to try and make sense of it. But it looks like there's images and shapes moving as though you're seeing scenes from a different place or a different time in this water.
Can I just double check who has the beans in their possession at the moment? My assumption is it would be Jim.
Wouldn't it be you? Because you're the one that talked him down. I'm sure he gave you the beans, didn't he?
Yeah. Jim wanted them, but I don't think we specifically discussed it at the time.
Okay.
So I guess you'd have them.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm out of actions, so I'll just pause there with that.
No, you can.
Oh, could I reach into my pocket?
You still have an action, I believe.
Surely not. I got up and then ran.
Yeah.
So
you got up.
Get up.
Your movement, cunning action to movement. You still have an action. You're a rogue. You can do all sorts of shit.
Okay, cool. Right, I'd like to dump the beans in the pool, please.
No, not all of them. Read it. Read it again. Read it again. Very specifically, do not dump all of them. Read.
I'd like to dump
You will
half
blow
the
your
beans
into
into the pool.
If you dump one or more beans out of the bag, they explode in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on them.
Oh, do they? I haven't read the back. Right, hold on a moment.
Yeah, I think you should.
Let me just have a quick look at this bag of beans. Hang on, it's just a bag. Oh, I thought it was just a picture. Oh, Lord. Fine, I will drop a single bean into the pool.
Roll a D100.
Tell me how to do that. Slash RD
RD100.
D100.
Yeah, you don't used to do the 1 when you're only rolling 1 dice, but if you're rolling more than 1, you need to specify. 50.
God, it's got
3
faster.
striker fungi sprout. Shrieker.
Oh.
Lord.
Okay, let me quickly look up what the fuck they are.
What's a streak of fungi?
Exposed to light or otherwise disturbed, mushroom-like shriekers emit a high-pitched noise that gives them their name. This wailing might alert other creatures or attract predators.
Gee.
They're just in this pool now. Oh, it's better than what I was going to do. After the fight, I was going to have Tom walk over and clean his hands in the water.
If I'd read the rest of the thing, I just thought they might be magic beans. I don't know. I didn't realise there was actually a whole
You
section.
thought like a beanstalk was going to grow.
I don't know. I don't know what they do.
Okay, so as you do this, you see sprouting out of this pool three giant. It really looks like just big versions, massive versions of the little fungus that you have in your hand that you took from.
I'm gonna eat that.
So I don't have an icon for them here, but let's say, and they are giving off a bright purple glow that is very similar to what is elsewhere in the cave, but much more intense. And yeah, they are just shrieking incredibly loudly. And as you do this, the coatl looks like it kind of looks over, and you hear in your head so loudly that it overpowers all the shrieking. No, stop! You're ruining it. You're taking my eyes. You're taking my sight. You tamper with fate. This thing is not happy. Dagachiti is going to... Sorry, was that your whole go? I think it was, wasn't
it? Yes, I think so.
So Dagachiti is going to keep doing the same. And it's going to hit once. 4, 6. Jim, you are restrained at the moment.
Yeah.
You can escape the grapple. The escape DC is DC 13.
You can still attack freely though while restrained, right? You just can't move.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you're restrained, attack rolls against you are at advantage.
Okay.
And your attack rolls are at disadvantage.
Oh, right. But Eldritch Blast doesn't have any attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it does.
Well, it does have an attack roll, but other spells.
Never mind.
Other
spells don't.
I think. Yeah. Okay. So he's just going to lean in to the snake. He's just going to go, I'm going to cook you. And he's casting vicious mockery. So it's a DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay, pretty wise. Misses.
Cool, not wise enough.
Takes 8 psychic damage.
Oh. No, it isn't.
Hmm?
It isn't.
No, he doesn't.
It isn't.
Okay. Okay.
Might be immune to psychic damage.
Yeah, apparently.
Shit.
So.
He definitely looks like he should be immune to psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very much a psychic enemy. Telekinesis.
He's a psychic anemone.
He is immune to psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Don't
from
look
the magic
up.
attack.
Don't look
sorry.
up.
Don't look at the monster.
Creature.
The main reason not to look up the monsters is that I change all the stat blocks.
Ah, fine. Sorry, I was
So-
just trying
And
to.
While you're looking at the average of that monster, you are not looking at the actual one you are fighting.
Cool. Luckily, I can't remember numbers. It's all good.
Can I use bardic inspiration on myself? No, others. It specifically says others.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I heal myself with?
Yeah. You can heal yourself with
words?
healing word and healing touch. You can touch yourself, and you can talk to yourself.
Rub myself as I'm saying. I'll.
With Sage.
I imagine you just rubbing your hands together. I'll cook you.
So
It's
disturbing.
not overly hurt.
We're a motley
I don't
crew
want
of
to use
pirates.
bonus
What do you
action,
expect?
No, you know what? Yeah, he'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Then he's just going to leave it.
Okay. So
Yes.
Sway is, I think, going to basically assume that Tom has got this. He's piloted a Periton pretty well. So she's going to take the opportunity attack, actually, so she can go and take the coatl. So this Periton is attacking at disadvantage, but it is going to make an attack of opportunity. Disadvantage. Ooh, 17 does still hit.
Ow.
That's hurting.
Okay, she's not looking so good, but she is going to attack the snake thing. Miss. Hit with the dagger. Do 7 damage. Not bad damage. Tom.
Right, Tom is looking to hopefully finish off the Periton here. He's gonna attack with 21.
Describe describe what Tom does to end the life of this creature.
So after having it crash into the ground, he just like as it's like in its weakened state, he just lifts up the head by one of its horns and just like, I told you, I'm here for my friend. Just one last punch to the face, and it just slumps to the ground. And then he looks over to the zombies, like just points at it, like, you're next. And he's going to dagger the zombie with a 19
19 hits
for 6 damage.
for 6 damage. Yeah, it is still up. It's
Okay.
It's looking shaky.
Extra attack. 24. not quite a crit, but it was close to a double crit. It was so close.
24 definitely hits.
So an additional 9 damage.
That is what you needed there, 15 HP. So as your fist goes through it, it just explodes in a cloud of these very annoyingly anticlimactic rock grubs, which they just fall to the ground and start sluicing away. And what's left of the skin that these things are holding together just crumples down and adds to the pile of death that Tom is triumphantly standing on.
So Tom, standing on this pile of corpses, just like out of breath, like he turns to the whatever this thing's called, the snake, and he's like, "All right, snake, you're next."
Give me an intimidation check at advantage.
Yeah. 19.
That's pretty intimidating. So Periton's gone. Zombie's gone.
When I can make it more intimidating.
I don't think you need to.
I think when I make an intimidation check, I can use my menacing maneuver. But yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it.
So, the coatl would say, take them out of my pool. Take those things out of my eyes. Or your companion here is cursed, and I will curse it with my dying breath. Say you hear that edge in your head. Everyone else just hears a.
Is it clear who he's referring? Sorry, who it is referring to?
It would be fairly clear. It'd be referring to the one that he's wrapped around. So it depends whether you care about Jim being cursed more than Rat Scrub, but it's
Okay,
like
that was
constricting around, and it is readied an action. Edge, you can do anything you like.
Okay.
Sorry. I remembered I didn't use my movement. Am I still able to move?
Yeah. Yes.
Possible.
You can move.
Okay, I'm not there.
All right. So Edge is going to shout, "It's over, Snake. I don't care what you're defending. I've got your pool, and you're completely surrounded. Maybe it's time to talk."
Are you making any efforts to remove the fungus from the pool?
Not only am I not doing that, I'm holding the small piece of fungus in my hand, remembering the words of Edwin Bredwin that it grants strength and other things, and gesturing that I may decide to eat it.
So be it. It is your fate. I will never stand in the way of fate. And Jim, you will hear in your head, your friend has betrayed you. It will not be the last comrade he betrays. And you feel the constriction make one last tightness around you, and because this is its death throw, you feel a further, is it 1d6 plus 5?
I wonder what that feels like. It's like stepping on Lego, or
You take another 16 damage.
Okay.
Before this majestic celestial creature falls down and releases you. And
that wasn't 1d6 plus 5. That was 16d plus 5.
oh, that's sorry.
That was 16.
That's right. That would be more than 19.
Yeah, I was confused.
That's 6 plus 5. You take 7 damage. Let you off lightly. And this thing slumps to the ground. But instead of like you thinking, okay, meat's up, this thing starts to fizz and bubble, and then seems to entirely evaporate into a gas that you see snaking up your foot, wrapping around your leg, and then just disappearing from sight into you. And you feel at that point almost like there's another entity inside you, and you feel like you can see with more clarity than you used to have. Everything's just clearer, and you find yourself kind of just thinking, a water droplet, I'm going to hear it. It's going to come from over there. And then you hear a water droplet drop down there. The fire is going to spit out like a little ember. And then you see it spitting out an ember. And you find something that's weird. It's like I've got precognition here. This is really good. But then you remember the last words of this creature, that your comrade has betrayed you, and it won't be the last person that he betrays. As this coatl is dead, and looking upon all of the dead creatures that you have deaded, you can hear just from the far corner, the northeast corner of the cave, the feeble voice of Roger just calling out, "Have you come to rescue me? There's so many mushrooms. I couldn't fit them all in my pockets, but I've got some. You come and get me out." And that is where we're going to call it.
Wow. That was so fun. I'm glad we came to the cave now.
That was intense. No, wait, that was in a cave.
I don't think I've ever been in a game where more 20s have been rolled, let alone by a single player. That was nuts.
I've been saving them up for like 2 years.
I was completely confident that at least one of you would be rolling death saving throws, and I was confident that you'd have to figure out how to get someone out of a ridiculously deep pit. You should not have.
Turns out you just lose 19 HP.
The chances of you getting out of that as unscathed as you guys did are ridiculously low. So well done.
When you say you're unscathed, Jim's like cursed now to see a second into the future.
Jim is.
That seems like a great curse. His cooking's going to be sweet. You'll never burn anything again.
Jim is absolutely cursed, and Jim will slowly discover what that curse means. But Jim doesn't know he's cursed. Only you know he's cursed. Jim knows that you've betrayed him. He doesn't fully understand. He might put that together. But yeah, none of you know the exact nature of what's going on. But yeah, you have cleared out this cave. Roger is ready to be rescued. He is up in the top corner, stuck to the wall with fungus, but not anywhere near. It's not like kind of taking him over in the same way that it did old Edwin. But yeah, we will see what happens when you guys start to leave next week.
I love the fact that Jim is there. He's got a patron. He doesn't realise he's got a patron. He's cursed. He's cursed. He just thinks he's marrying along, cooking every now and then, occasionally getting involved in a fight.
Well, no, you'll be cooking something and be going, "It'll be perfect in 5 seconds." You go, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, well,
And he does.
He needs more salt. No way. He doesn't need more salt.
This is the gift he needs. It's not a curse at all.
Yeah.
He should thank Edge.
Well, trust Ollie to have another sort of like time/temporal thing happening to him.
Time and time again.
I mean, it's a good thing as well that you did correct the proposal to dump all of the beans in the pool.
Yep.
I should have read that. Sorry, I had no idea it
Well,
scrolls.
no, it would have been fun because I'd have made every single one of those effects happen. All of them.
That would have been funny.
So, out of interest, how many beans do we are 3d4 dry beans? Oh, we didn't roll for
Yeah,
that.
you're going to need
Or
to
did
roll that now, probably. So we know.
You should roll for that, but if your action was to, without really looking, just dunk the beans in, it was going to be every single of those events would happen.
Footstools, Geezer, Treant.
I think we should do that the next chance we have.
Watching,
I think
I'll find out how many beans there are.
Just dump them all out for the next boss. Just like throw the bag.
Yes, but you threw the bottle. Stop throwing things. That's not the answers to the world.
But using up valuable things is really fun. And Rick goes, I was not expecting that.
Well, in fairness, I wasn't
And
expecting
something
you to,
awesome happens.
I wasn't expecting you to ride around the altered Peloton matriarch
Yeah.
and drive it into some zombies, ruining my plan to infect you all with rock grubs that eat your heart.
Yeah.
But you all did very well.
See, I
I
think
think
this is
second time. Isn't that the second time you used rock grubs against us and we just completely ignored them and just killed them all?
You did have to burn one of them out of someone's arm. But yeah, it didn't
don't
do
remember
any
that.
real damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, well done. I'm looking forward to
That was
seeing
great.
what happens next week.
Is Manti back next week, or she got one more week off?
I think one more.
have it in my
One more,
diary.
She
Yeah,
said
she's off-
3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, she's off next week,
Yeah.
but she might be listening in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So potentially we're just taking an injured rat scrub back to the ship.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. And nothing will happen between here and the ship. It'll all be fine.
Nothing at all.
Thanks. That's really really good to know.
So reassured.
Yeah. So after that
Hang on, no,
amazing fight, Tom is going.
Jim will see if it's going to happen, so we're safe.
Well,
Hashtag
I
not
agree
curse.
to get Jim to look into the pool.
Oh,
I mean, there's still 3
Yeah.
screaming mushrooms in there. But yeah, you're very welcome
Can-
to do
can-
that.
Can Edge just at this point, like, just take his sword and chop the top of the mushrooms? I know we're technically over time, but
AC5. Yeah, they don't have any attacks that they do other than just shrieking. So yeah, if you want, you can just slice them up.
right. Tom is also after that amazing fight that he's proud of it. He's proud of what he did. So he's going to take a little souvenir from the Peloton. He's going to cut off the tip of one of its horns, and he's going to keep it as a keepsake.
Absolutely. Yeah,
He lost his lucky bottle, but now he's got his lucky horn.
Excellent.
do we start next week in this same location? Because I'm interested in these books and other bits and pieces.
Oh yes.
Do we have time to do that?
Oh yes.
Cool.
So yeah, next week there might be some combat, but less of the focus than it has been this one. But yeah, well done, and I will catch you guys next week.
Super.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Rick. Thanks everyone.
Thanks for
See you later.
the game.
Thank you.